Let me holla at you, cause I really think that we need to talk. And by the way that you looked in my eyes, I could tell you knew something was wrong. And as I watched as you try to play tough, with the tears filling up in your eyes, you put your hands around my waist and hug me tighter and say, baby, tell me what's on your mind.
Freedom FM, my number one producer.
So after all efforts have been made, we still have some time. Let's join my colleague as we begin the night and Spiin tonight. Let me say good evening to Suleiman Hashim Tunis.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Anthony. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening.
Better hear you.
Oh, you're not hearing me? I don't know why. Well, I'm supposed to be on.
Well, you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Yep. I'm getting
I told you. I don't know.
Winner said that it was okay.
Well, just can't get you at all. You're not on air. From your side, dead. I'm only been talking here. I don't know.
I'm getting you. Hold on 1 second.
No sound.
The man say you're not getting me. You want to come so we can try to see if you can hear me?
Of Liberia, it's time of the time. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The flag of Liberia.
Yeah, I can hear you. I mean, I can hear you, but you're not hearing me. But when you texted me today, they fixed it. Huh?
The white on the flag is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue sea is for
No. It was after the show. After the show, I texted him. But he and Solomon ran the show yesterday, right?
Was signed in 1847.
But that's why he made me to understand. But yesterday Monday, the mayor couldn't hear me. Yesterday, in the morning time, he couldn't hear me. And then today again, he couldn't send a link because they have not fixed it yet. But this evening, he texted me this evening. Here's the text here. Texted me around. He said the system is fixed. Yeah, he said the system is fixed now. Which I want to text him at 2:30.
Showing loyalty to this nation.
Today in Solomon is Then he come here so we can hear me.
The star is for republic, the blue sea is for black people.
Let me send it to him.
The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 nations of people, we are known as First Republic, the Lone Star.
We don't want us to come on the show again, they tie with us. I'm just joking.
Showing loyalty to this nation, like India. People who are
Exactly. He texted me the evening, our time here 2:30, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at 7:30 in your time. Texted me. I don't know. He said fix. But I mean, and I told him, Yama respond to him. I said, I said, I'm glad it fixed, and thanks for your kind for because he wish me happy Ramadan. I say it will be glad to join you. I say I will be glad to join you tomorrow morning to give our audience the weather report. Thank you again. That's what I tried to him. Bring it on here. Let me see if you can hear me. He said server is with audio only. He said with audio only. Solomon, are you there?
I'm here. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear Solomon. He's here. Solomon, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm
Also
hearing
hear
you
the music
clearly.
that he's playing.
Yeah, we can hear your music and all your playing, but you can hear us.
That was the problem on yesterday.
Oh, yesterday you only on the show.
No,
Okay,
you
I
couldn't
see
hear me.
problem.
You couldn't hear me.
I see problem. But can I
Yeah,
call you?
this evening, trying to fix some things here. Tunis, are you there? Solomon, are you there too?
Yeah, we hear.
Yeah, we're born here. You can hear us now.
Yeah, it's okay now.
You sure?
It's okay. I'm hearing you guys clear.
Oh, okay. What did you do, my man? I hope you don't go to Niger area and come back.
Who that, Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon Jack
I'll be right back.
Solomon just can the team fix. So it's okay now, eh?
It's okay.
Okay, guys, we're sorry for the break in transmission. You know, our system, we need to upgrade the system, but the time will come. Okay, so we are back. Let me greet my audience out there. Your good evening. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LRB, Liberia's #1 online radio station here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Not to forget my Muslim brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum to you guys. I know we are in Ramadan. Over here in America, we just broke this fast, and I ain't even finished breaking the fast yet, but I just have to come and assist my man Anthony because since last week, you know, Anthony, since last week, this is my first time on the podcast.
We'll meet there once a week.
Yeah, but I mean, even though we meet here once a week, but since last week, this is my first time back.
You mean on the entire radio?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been having problems since last week. Since you left, well, we don't know whether you took the radio with you. You don't want us to come back.
Okay, they're happy. You got that same magic? You got some of the magic up there? I don't think so.
Man, we don't know what you guys can do behind the scene. You know, you guys. That's why sometimes when I'm talking to you, gotta be a little careful. Solomon will exercise anything Solomon can do. But anyway, let me give you guys the weather report because it's been a while. You guys have not heard from us here to give you the weather report. Right now, it's 79 degrees right now. But let me give you our weather report here first. We are in the blanket of snow since Sunday evening by 6 o'clock in the evening, around our 6 o'clock in our New York time. Snow reached us. It was snowing the all night, all day Monday. We have about 24 inches of snow right now covering New York City. Even though the major street are part of everything is clear, but you should see it. I know most of you saw it because you are up to date. You saw it. So we're going to be keeping the snow on the ground here for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And the more when the snow like this come in America or in the city, the most difficult thing is parking place for you to find where to park. Okay, people like us, we own home, we got parking in our yard. But if you go out to park, that's the difficulties to find somewhere to park because snow all over the place. You know, so it's not an easy way to move around with your car. You can move around with public transportation if you want that. It's very easy. You can get on the train, you can get on the ferry, you can get on the bus, all of that. You can do that. But to drive your own car, we who used to take car to all places wherever we're going. So we are having those kind of difficulties. It started last Sunday night, and all day we were Monday yesterday. Everything in New York City was locked down. Everything, school were closed. A lot of people didn't go to work. They asked everybody to stay home. Some people work from home. Okay, so can you imagine 24 inches and more snow? It's not an easy thing to walk through. But here we are very fast. We have all the equipment to clear the major road. The major road. Listen, I say the major road. I say the side street. Them, even though the side street then too uh, can be wiped off, but it's not like the major road. Right now, like my street here, Park Hill Lane. The only one car space there. The two car passing. This is like four car lane. Two car parking on the side, car parking on the side, and car coming and going. But right now it's like one car lane. So for the two car to pass, one have to squeeze itself in the snow to just pass by one another. Okay, that's how difficult it is right now. So that's the weather report from our end here. Let me give your weather report now. Weather in Monrovia, mostly cloudy right now. Excuse me, the cold man. Mostly cloudy. It's 79 degrees, feels like 85. And wow, as I speak right now, the heat in Liberia is not easy in Monrovia. The heat, because it's 90% heat you're feeling right now. 90%. I know there are a lot of people who are very uncomfortable right now in their home. Believe me. And the wind is not blowing for you to feel it, even though it's blowing 6 miles per hour. But 6 miles per hour wind is nothing compared to the heat that's setting in right now. So I know a lot of people are uncomfortable. All right, and no rain in the forecast right now. Don't even think of it, and don't even pray for rain to come because it will come with heat. Then we'll go back to tomorrow, Wednesday. 86 degree will be feeling like will be feel like 93. Mostly cloudy. It's not too much of sun will be out tomorrow, but in the afternoon hour the sun will come. In the morning hour it will be dinging like that, like it doesn't like you think it's going to rain or not. But when it hit the afternoon hour, that sun will hit your face like nobody business. And the heat will be 76 degree. That's humidity will be high. So you're in a heat wave now anyway. So same thing next week, and the same thing on Thursday. Thursday in the morning, you'll see the sun is partly sunny and it will be cloud and sun, but the sun will overpower the cloud. So there'll be a lot of sun Thursday also. And the heat will be 75%. The wind will not be blowing. So don't even think the wind is just sitting. All right, you want wind to blow you, you have to run so you can get some air. You keep running, but you do that again, you start sweating. So that's your weather report. 3 days weather report today, which is already gone. Wednesday and Thursday, you're gonna have a lot of heat. Yeah, as I speak right now, the heat is sitting in somebody's house. They put a fan on, so the fan will be blowing hot air. I know a lot of people sweating, but my advice to you is, like I always say, wet your towel, cool towel even, and put it on your body. Don't know water must stay inside because water say you might wet your bed. So squeeze the water from inside and just have wet towel. Put it on your naked body. It probably will give you a little bit comfort for you to sleep. But when you sleep too much, it will get hot again. All right. So that's how. But let me see what Friday got for us. Ah, Friday. My people, Friday is even worse. But Friday telling us there must be a little bit of rain, 60% of rain. Yeah, so Friday might be a little bit okay, but don't depend on that okay. In the morning hour, it will be sun will be shining like that. Then around 1 to 2, 3, then a little bit rain, 60% rain. Probably my experience for it to cool the heat down a little bit. But even that, the humidity is about 75. So the heat wave is around Monrovia right now. The heat wave. Okay. So keep that in mind. The 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's no break for heat. So that's it. Find ice to drink, drink a lot of water. When you lay down, you want to sleep quick, drink a lot of cool water so your body will be cool. Ice water now, not just warm room temperature. Because that kind of heat, you don't want to drink room temperature water. It's hot. Anthony, that's the weather report. Let me send control back to you. Oh, my man, Solomon, you here? Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Anthony.
Did you work yesterday, or
No,
the snow put you on the job?
no, I have not been to work for the past 2 days. I'm going tonight though.
Okay. Thank God you're not driving. If you're driving, I would say look, you're going with public transportation, so you're good to go.
Yeah, probably maybe public transportation.
They clean your area for your parking. Your car can move.
No,
Okay. Because
not
that
at
kind
all.
of snow yesterday, I think they say since what, yeah, about 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think since I think about Blazer 97, since Blazer 97, 96, I think that is
Yeah,
the
I remember that blazer.
yeah. The father
Yeah,
was
they say
driving and then the car turned around straight to the opposite direction. It was good that all the
you
other car was slow or driving slow.
that thing happened to me on the Verrazano Bridge.
Oh wow.
Yes, I was driving 60 to Tango. I was not moving so fast, but I was above 60.
But
And
that not moving fast?
yeah, 60 is not fast for me.
Okay.
You know that. So when before reaching to the exit for Bell Parkway, my
Uh-huh.
tire blew or the back tire, my man, the tin. And thank God it was like in the daytime around 11 o'clock. It was
Okay.
past rush hour now. My car was going zigzag. You got to be a very good driver for something like that to happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I control that car whichever way so that it won't hit the rail and all of those things. And thank God it didn't hit nothing. And I turned around facing the car and coming towards me. Everybody just, all the cars stopped. And one thing about the country, they always come to help. They came to
Mm-hmm.
me, are you all right? Are you all right? So I just turned my car around and exited the Bell Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the tire was messed up, I drove slowly and get off. I called for help.
Yeah.
But some inexperienced driver, something was going to happen that day.
Oh yes.
You know,
That's
60 miles.
that's system mine is not. I think if you say going 30 to 35 miles, then I say I was slow.
30 to 35 miles, the car will not swing.
Yes, but that's the point.
60 miles, the thing threw me one way. I almost hit the guardrail. I said, wow. I turned it the other way. I was just swinging it from one end to another until thank God I didn't hit nothing. That's the time I had that sport car.
Okay.
Inside the
Yeah, the
convertible.
white one, right? The convertible. Was that convertible?
No, the red one, the
The red
last
one.
red one.
Okay.
But you drove
Anyway,
with me from Washington, so you know how I can
yeah,
drive.
I know how you can drive. So
Yeah, so 60 miles is nothing for me.
I think you're driving. I can stand it, but this guy, we are right, Johnny.
I know Johnny Weir.
Johnny. But now Johnny, I think he can drive um, normal speed now.
You are drive old man driving, so
Hey,
you are following the traffic. Are
when I
you
was when I was much younger, driving on the 10 freeway or the 710. So now I would put my left foot to the window. And I just have my right foot on the accelerator, having
you drive
fun.
like that when you were younger?
I used to drive wild way. I'm telling you.
Shit.
Even when I came here, when I moved to New York '94. Yeah, but anyway,
94, I was already in New York for 9 years.
yeah, this guy, I don't know why he's calling for.
So Anthony, how you doing, man? Yeah, how was your weekend? This is our on a weekend. We're telling you, we still feeling the pain, my man. The snow that on the ground here right now. You won't believe it. If you come into America, somebody give you ticket to come here. Tell them you don't want to come January, February, yeah, December, January, February. You don't want to come because you will not enjoy your stay.
I said I can be too cool or what?
Cold, snow. You won't have nobody will take you out, man. You and the only you and the TV will be keeping company. Yeah, and the phone, you, the TV, and the phone. But this time around, you will take more time on the phone sir, than the TV.
Yeah, my weekend was great, and thank God we are back again to do what we can do best for our people. That's why we sign off for as broadcasters and media practitioners.
Yeah,
Again,
and entertainers, right?
all in one.
Right.
Because we
Can
inform, we
we
educate, entertain.
can we talk about this incident they're talking about? Um, well, it's about these young kids gambling. They finding kids 10 years, 12 to from 10 to 15 years at the gambling center. I don't know if you heard about that, but that been lingering around all media. So I don't know if we can dive into it for a little while.
Yeah, I've not, like I say in the chat room, I don't know. Yeah,
No,
I've
but
been, yeah. So
there's a
you
story
just
that
more
you know.
rolling, and maybe I'll chip in a little bit. But
Okay, I've been hearing that little children, there's some Chinese brought in some gambling machine that you put coin in it or dollar bill.
yeah, that I
And
know. That. And yeah, okay, I know about that.
yeah, they say kids are cutting schools and cutting classes. They come in, they find them in these places playing gambling and all of that while school is in section. And people are complaining about that. It's
And
a, yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
I think I'm seeing something here. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. The release from the National Lottery Authority. I can just help with that, and then we can just go about.
Yeah, but what the National Lottery doing about it?
Yeah, I think
That's
I want to try to read here, then we can go into it by discussing the issues, and then because
yeah,
this thing have been around for a while, and it started first with some strange kind of coin, but now I've been observing that they use our local coin to play now. I don't know which one they use, the $5 or the $10, but I want to be the $10 used to play. So you will go there, and the guys are doing business. I think those that are operating the machines, they have their share from the Chinese company. and they are all around to these various entertainment centers, sometimes subcommunity areas. They are there. I've seen it so many times. So it's not something strange that I've not heard about. But except I want to delve into this release, yeah, 2 hours ago from the National Lottery Authority.
Yeah, then we can dive into that and see how best, because it's very important. Our children need to be a little bit protected, need to be advised that these are not something that they should pay attention to. They should at least go to school. The little lunch money they got from their parent, they need to go and spend it wisely instead of go to what they call it before that lead into committing the petty crimes, checking
Yeah.
people pocket and all of those stuff. Those are the things that lead into those kind of things.
And before this coin stuff came about, there was a PlayStation booth all around the corner, all around the city, and for that matter, because you will see every little booth around having a PlayStation, the charging phones. Sometimes you see kids are in those booths during school time playing. Somebody they enter into the same betting, which is gambling. And then end of the day, like you just mentioned, they will enter into a fight. End of the day, something will happen, which of course will send a signal back to the community, or maybe the parents too will fall victim of some of the crime that their child may have committed, but involving themselves into something that will actually spoil their future, because you're in school, then you leave in the school, you can play PlayStation. You have time to rest. You can play that game over the weekend. I can play PlayStation myself. I can play. I do at time when I'm free, just exercise my fingers, just for a few time, but it's not something regular, Sometimes you see the kids playing, the betting, arguing, especially playing with Real Madrid, Barcelona, all of the bigger teams in Europe. Those are things that are around, been around before this quarantine came about.
So what kind of PlayStation you can play? What game you play?
I play PS4,
But what game?
the football game.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
game you have?
See that?
Which football game you have? All of the major team, European team.
Yeah, major European teams. Let's say the entire continent. You can even select like let's say major continents. Major countries in the world.
Okay.
That's where we kind of FIFA ranking. But sometimes the guys will use the memory card and insert it in the deck, and then create a team called Liberia. Just use our usual Liberian names that you see after the last four. The number you were number 18. Just design a form that's just for entertainment sake, but countries that are having high records like Tunisia, Ghana, Nigeria, they are fixed on the PS4 and all of it.
I have PS3.
Working them.
I know, but I can still play new games on it. You can play FIFA.
You play football?
Which
Well,
PlayStation, which one you got, Anthony?
I play PES, Pro Evolution, soccer.
Not the game, the PlayStation
if
itself.
I get PS4,
Which
I mean four.
Okay, all right. The 5 is out now anyway.
and I'm
Yeah.
not going for the 5. I'm certified with a 3.
He's still old school.
I can play bow and arrow on it. I play soccer on it. On
The
different
only
games.
thing I know that thing I want to football. Nothing else is a football.
Yeah,
I can see the fighting game, all of that. I don't go for it.
Mhm.
So let me just go into this release that was done some 2 hours ago. They said the National Lotteries Authority (NLA) has launched a nationwide campaign to combat illegal gambling and strengthen regulatory compliance across Liberia. Speaking in Vonjiman during the weekend, early Inspector General Alexander Pay said the initiative currently underway is of 15 counties, aims to protect citizens, especially young people, from the danger of unregulated betting while safeguarding government revenue meant for national development. Says the campaign combines strict enforcement measures with public awareness efforts. In collaboration with local authorities and security agencies, the NLA will conduct inspections of unauthorized operators while engaging communities, schools, media institutions, and civil society organizations in sensitizing The public licensed operators are also being encouraged to permanently display their certification to help the public identify legitimate businesses. Community leaders. Okay, so that's it. Just a gist of what you talked about earlier on. So
So, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, you're saying you're. I said just a gist of what you just mentioned. About regulating. Because they are under the authority of the national authority, the pay tax, the government. But again, for underage kids, that's a bad one.
So who should be responsible for the underage kids by they being there? This question go to Solomon. I mean, we want to discuss this because you are dealing with a lot of children. Thank God they are all the way where they hardly find a kind of machine. But they say the boy, they say the children, they are exposed to these things. And sometimes they bring these things right in their schoolyard area. Soon they come out of their school compound, bam, they see this thing right in their faces. So how can we stop for them to be participating in this kind of thing? What's your advice to the
Yeah,
authority?
the problem in the country regarding our children is very, very serious. Um, Prior to having the availability of PlayStations or games, gambling, and things like that, the major problem that they were facing a few years back was that people were taking children from the villages, bringing them to the city with the mindset telling the people that they were bringing those children to go to school. By the end of the day, those children will become the breadwinner for the family. They will be, while school is in session, they are out in the street selling whether that kala or that cold water or that kue. And they will be the ones winning bread for whatever family they are with. And of course, during the alien administration, we used to arrest some of the kids so that the parent can come and then they will question the parent why the kids are not in school. And if your kids were caught in the street either selling and not in school, the guardian or the parent will be responsible. The same thing is still going on in a different form. Uh, so it is a serious problem. The gambling thing just came up quite recently. To the extent that it is now. But it's a serious problem. Children are being used um, as a breadwinner for some vulnerable family members and what have you. Just recently, the gender ministry they did some arresting some kids that our disabled community or our physical challenge community. Uh, I mean, talking about the vision impaired people, uh, kids that used to walk them to other areas, do some other errands for them while they are with their guardian or parents that is visually impaired. So the Ministry of Gender started arresting those kids, and that was a serious problem. I think it was last week. Uh, you know, so if they are arresting the visually impaired uh, children, I mean, the children that are providing for the visual, the impaired or disabled. I don't like to use the word disabled, but I think our people will understand it. Uh, those who are going there, either holding their cane to direct them, or if they're going for whether to ask for money or to do this, it became a serious problem to the government. Uh, so then, if that is a serious problem, the same way going to school, I mean, selling in the market and not going to school was a problem. The gambling should be a problem to the government. Doesn't matter who operating the gambling center. Uh, it doesn't matter who benefiting. Our children are the victim. Uh, and something need to be done.
So what is your recommendation now when it comes to these children? These children we're talking about, these are children that go into school, but they're cutting classes, and sometimes they don't go to school on time because they're so addicted to this gambling, and they machine out in every corner. Every stores you see like this, full of store them, they full of shop. I think they go and just put one in a people full of shop where you can buy bread and butter and that. That's my understanding. So these kids, when they so addicted to it, they stop by and waste all their time there. When they lose, they feel hurt. Some of them they don't even go to school again. You know, during
That's
our days when we were growing up in Liberia, we had old machines, slot machines all over the city too, as in shop. But we were not like that. We were not cutting class for it. I mean, one day I never caught class for to go play a gamble because it was not really something that we paid much attention to those days. But now there are so many things that we can our children exposed to. You know, they want to make the fast money so that they can get involved into certain thing. Their friend, they see something good their friend wearing, they want to wear it. You know, they see the place in the friend house, they want that PlayStation, they know how they got it. All of these things. So, what's your recommendation to?
so well. The thing is, if it was wrong for children that were staying with their parents, uh, for them to be in the street, to be looking for money for their parents or their guardians, and government took step in that, uh, it is also wrong for children to leave the school and go to some of those uh, recreation areas. So government can restrain that. All the business people, they can find resolution to that. For example, if you are saying nobody uh, at this age group should be here at this time to play video game or to do that, they can make they can make the restriction, the order, so that those people who operating those things, they will also abide um, by those resolution. And without doing that, you can say, okay, shut down the business until certain hours, because not everybody. Uh, there are some adults like Mr. Stevens, Anthony. He plays video game. He might want to go over there and socialize to get rid of some stress and things like
But
that. So
we're not talking about a video game. The video game, we're talking about the gambling. This slot machine that they put in there to win money.
yeah, but this is the whole thing. It is a business. So if that business, if children are restricted, then you restrict children. Here, you got to be a certain age before you either buy a certain gambling game, something, or before you can play some of those stuff. Government can find, uh, 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 make some sort of resolution to that, uh, to restrict that certain age group should not. Gamble. They should not go to the gambling place. So once they pass those kind of rules that from 21 years old and up should be the one to gamble, then those will be the one. If they decide, they're 21 years old, if they decide not to go to school but to gamble, at least they are within the adulthood. They are no longer teenager. But what government can do is to restrict uh, children, minor children or underage children, from participating in those kind of things. But we all know that the hard time in the country is tough. Sometimes parents don't have the money to buy whatever the kids may need. And sometimes when a kid gets small money, they say, you know what, let me go try my luck. Maybe I will be able to win something, or get my sneaker and get all those stuff. So it is the two side of to the coins. It's a serious situation. The only recommendation government can do is to restrict teenagers. I mean, from maybe from 10 years old and up. I mean, from maybe 19 down, they should not go there. But again, in Liberia, some are 20 years old. They're still in elementary school, or they're still in, yeah. So and that's what I can say. Restriction on age. I don't know, Anthony. When people are under 20 21, do they buy alcohol in Liberia to drink,
You
or
say on
anybody? Yeah, here, if you are not 21, you can buy alcohol
the guy
legally.
kids selling in shops. So just before I go for that is you just said something about those that play the video game as well. But Tony was saying you want to focus on the gambling because if you look at just the gambling, there are other factors that will be affecting our youthful generation because kids should be in school. They are behind bars selling liquor, selling for people like you mentioned, taking it from their original parents or the biological parents, bringing them to the city to with the intention of going to school, and then they find themselves in shops and what have you. So again, to street selling all involved. So I just wanted to look at it in a general form or so, but again, because it's a lot of thing, it's a thing that just cannot be done with one person, but it depends. It behooves all of us, the government, the parents. But I think it starts from home.
Well, the thing is, if the government restricts,
If for example, I think it was some part of last week or so, a week or two, there was this video viral on social media about the Liberian artist that went on the convent campus. With these real lyrics, and all of the kids were vibing to the songs, which of course took the entire world, let's say Liberian media, that trying to shift blame who was wrong, whether the school authority was wrong, or counter what have you. People shifting blame as to this, the artist should have known better. But you know, if you listen to some of the songs, at home or sometimes around those nearby entertainment center in the communities, they play the loud music, and the children are out there listening to them. They learn it bit by bit, even more than you and I, or those that actually did the songs or those raps. So those are all things that need to be talked about and addressed in a way that you know that for me, I think it start from home, because again, some of the kids holding big phones, some of these songs are on audio marks. They're all around the social media. They can download. Their parents are not with them always, or they have their phones. Some of them do their assignment on their phones. So it's just I don't know. It's something that is actually eating up the society, especially when it comes to the kids.
One thing, I mean, kids now from 9 years old, they're holding phone, and the internet is there. But what we're talking about gambling, that is becoming rampant in like Monrovia. So I think my suggestion to the government is they need to start finding those who encourage underage children in their shop playing gamble at school time or at any time underage, if they're serious about what. Because if the government serious, like for instance, if I have a shop, I sell in liquor and I got a gamble machine there, I should be responsible for underage kids that selling drinks to them or encouraging them to come and play gamble there. I suppose if the police see that, they need to arrest the owner of the place and fine him.
But the people don't care.
well,
But then how you going to restrict these things? They need to, hell, even in the country here, if the police see you selling liquor to minor, they arrest you, the store owner. They don't arrest the kids. They arrest you because it's a law saying that don't sell under age 21. Even cigarette, common cigarette, you can sell it to minor.
Sure.
Okay, in the country. If everything we see in the country, so why we don't apply the one thing that is really serious to our kids? If they start doing this thing, arresting the owner of those places, then things will start changing. If you put heavy fine on him, the next time when the kid comes here and say, no, let me see your ID. There's certain people, you go to buy liquor or you go buy cigarette, the store owner asks you, let me see your ID. All right. You have to show that ID. Some places they even take the ID from you and photocopy it before they give it back to you. Before they sell.
Not in this Liberia.
Okay, well then how are we going to resolve
I don't know. It
we
needs,
can't deal with the police alone because the police is not in your shop.
yeah,
The,
and
the authority not in your shop. The authority need to give you the go ahead to help them. If they come in passing by and see you in there, you playing gamble, they need to arrest you because you're encouraging that. That's what's supposed to be done. Any civilized country, that's what.
how often do they actually move around to inspect? That's the thing too.
Say that again.
How often do they move around to inspect?
No, it doesn't matter how often. But it's not that they're going to be stationed to your shop.
I know.
You own a shop. You already got the word that do not encourage underage. Somebody can drop down on you.
They know that, but they don't care. That's what I'm saying. Most of the
No,
guys that
no, it's not. They're not enforcing the law. Yeah, have you ever heard that they arrest any shop owner that they because a kid is playing gamble in their shop? Have you ever heard that?
if, I have not heard because the thing about it too, the system is weak.
Even let's agree the system is weak because the system not enforcing this law. That's why it's weak. So we now are discussing that we're recommending them that they should enforce it, even the how you call it gender
Ministry.
bureau. Gender ministry need to. These are the things that they do. Most of these people went to school out of the country. They came and further study in different countries. They know these are the things they need to do. They can't just sit in the office and taking our tax money, we paying them, and they're not enforcing the law to help our children. That's why we gave them those positions so that they can enforce this law.
If you check in
But
most of the drug
Raping,
cartels around in Monrovia and its environs, you ought to
it's not
see.
only when they rape somebody that it become a problem. They gambling thing, it giving problem. Some of them not even passing their lesson
Oh yeah.
because they're not going to school, they're not studying. The little
Sometimes,
money they give them.
sometimes you don't see the kids telling, but you say they're going for exams. How are you going to manage the exam?
Exactly.
The entire week or so, I have not seen even opening up. I don't know, maybe a two sheet or seven. No, what was written on this paper? You have. I've not seen you, but in a week you go to school 2 times, and then in a month they have maybe 4 or 5 times. Then you going for a test. How's
You
that
know,
possible?
one of my
Ah,
brothers sent a daughter to me in Liberia, and to my sister, and I was paying. I sent her one of the good school in the Ghana's area there. I was paying almost $400 a year, and I started class for her, and the motorbike was taking her to school and back.
wow,
All right, after school, yes, but still she couldn't concentrate.
wow.
I have to send her back to her because my sister didn't want her to stay there to get pregnant. Right there, then it become two problem on us. She spent 2 years with us. One of the good schools.
you
All right.
send her back to Tunisia.
If I always let me know that you're a pastor somewhere, pastor.
So why you are saying, see,
I will make
in the absence of the law, you cannot penalize somebody. Like the same thing even though that is not a topic, but with the same Prophet Key, there is no law regarding cursing somebody. So if you punish the crime that does not exist, that is not a law for somebody to violate, it becomes, I mean, it doesn't work that way. In a country like here, if you are not 21 years old, you can buy a cigarette, you can buy liquor. It is a law. So then the government will enforce the law. In Liberia, if that is not the law, then there is no way for anybody to really enforce it. But if it is the law that uh, a minor, they don't buy alcohol, they don't gamble, they don't do this, they don't do that, and anybody who will allow them to do so, they are violating the law. And here you have to show ID if you want to do so and so things. And as you said, so they will take picture of your ID to really make sure that that's you, because that is the law. If we don't have those kind of law in the country, then uh, 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 implementing what is not a law, that is a violation of the Constitution.
That's all. There's any civilized country there's a law you don't sell liquor to minor. It's on the book. You go there, the penal law says it. You can't sell liquor to minor. You can't allow them
law.
to.
Law is yeah, but how can it be actually
But,
enforced?
but this is what we're saying. They should start arresting those people who encouraging these things. Even yeah, the man saying Solomon, they don't go arrest the kids. They arrest
No,
the
no,
shop owner
Hmm.
because he
Because you're
violated.
violating. Yep.
Yes. It's not a kid they go to arrest because he's already a minor. You encouraging it because the law said do not sell it to him.
But again, to Tunis and Solomon, there are some other folks. Sometimes some parents will send their kids to buy cigarette and alcohol as well.
because
If the
it's not a
parents send
law.
it, you arrest the man who sent it. If the man come, you don't know whether the kid that coming, whether parents send him, who send him or not. You just reject him.
I'm just saying it because parents are listening right now.
You need to reject him. The parent can send him that their business because this is how we are. Okay? Or you, if the kid come into my shop, I will tell the kid, how old are you? If I'm in doubt of your age, the kid can lie, oh, I'm 21 or I'm 22. I say, man, I can't sell it to you. Let me see your ID. You
And,
cost me that your business.
and Tony,
Your parents, sometimes some stupid parent will come, oh, I send my child to come by, you sell it to you. I say, I beg you, Oma. I beg you, my pa. I hold you for the Lord's sake. But we don't go through these things. We encourage these things and we want the Lord to come and fix it for us. The Lord brought it to your attention. Say, please, don't do it. When they start finding these people like heavy fine and putting them in jail for some days, believe me, things will start changing. It will not change abruptly, but it will start somewhere. But nobody being arrested. Even the parent, if a policeman can say, hey, who sent you to buy this thing? First thing you get, if I get the FOC in your hand that you bought a cigarette or you playing gamble here, and the store shop owner sitting there enjoying you playing, because sometimes you can be sitting looking at the person playing the slot machine. He's sitting or she's sitting there. First of all, we're going to arrest you. We ask you, the kid, where's your parent? If your parents send you for that liquor, we'll still go arrest that parent too. When the police start making extra money for themselves, believe me, the people will start observing the law.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
a policeman, I may not take you to the prison. I just get that small money, say I pull in my pocket, I go home anyway. What a big deal. The next time you will not sell to the minor.
so what do you do with the money?
You know, man, I'm getting 150 a month. I'm coming from way Broadville to come to work.
So it's,
We need to-
when I came here newly, I didn't know about if you're not 21, you can buy a cigarette, you can buy alcoholic stuff. So this young girl, I think she was 17 or 18, and she's a big size person, way bigger than I am. So they said, "Oh, can you buy this for us?" And they didn't tell me. I went, I bought it, and then the police arrested me for buying liquor for the minor. And I said, I don't know that. What is that? Then they asked me where you coming from, and I told them in my country, anybody can buy a liquor for anybody, and what have you. So from that time, I learned that if the person is not 21 years old, they can buy alcohol. They can do this. They can do that. So if that is established in our country, and which I think that got to be a law, because most of our law we copy it after America, but the
mm,
implementation, that is a problem.
probably, yeah.
So
Exactly.
if
That's
if
the
if
problem.
if the person is the minister, and the minister auntie daughter selling alcohol, and that auntie daughter uh, a child is maybe 15 years old, even 10 years old, go selling alcohol, nothing will come from out of it, because the implementation of the law, when Ellen administration passed some kind of public smoking law in the country,
Yep,
Tunis,
yep.
back in 2009, 2010, 2011, and so forth, you can see people smoking cigarette in the streets of Monrovia. And I was jubilating. I said, "Yeah, this is good." That was the time they were emphasizing public smoking, secondhand smoke, and all those stuff. So the government was actually reinforcing those law and doing some of those stuff. I don't know right now whether people they're smoking in the street, whatever. But when they first implemented it, it was working. So
Yeah,
You
that for
right,
sure.
right.
It was
You
working,
right.
but now people still smoking.
You're right. You guys are right. The thing is, you cannot blame the child because when you are in that age group, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you won't do anything any way you feels like.
experimentation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So If you are not well guardian by old folks, you will just do anything it is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in your right mind? Why would you put a 15-year, 14-year, 16 years old kid in a liquor store to sell? Okay, why would you do that? Then when he sell good, he will gain small money. Then he start liking to come. When he come from school, the first thing he want to come to the store to sell liquor.
Mm-hmm.
You're not being honest to that kid. Whether it's your kid or somebody else's kid, you are not being honest to that kid. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we say the government ain't doing nothing. Sometimes the government give us the go ahead to help them to do things. All right. Like me, if I'm passing by, I see a slot machine in one Fuller Man store or one
Why you can be
Liberian,
why you can be Basso Master?
whichever way, because we got a
Okay.
lot of Fuller people got shop in Liberia than many of us.
Why won't it Baza?
Oh, because I want for everything good to come from Basso.
More than Calamano.
Okay. The thing is, if I'm a grown man, I see school hours, I'm passing by and I see all children in school. I see few boys on the slot machine. I'm not coming to fight you guys. If I can flare a policeman around and say, go in that shop over there. I'm being honest to that kids, those kids. I don't care how they think about it, but they should arrest that man. Either it's a Bassa mill or VA mill or Fuller mill. They should arrest him for encouraging those children in his shop and while school is in section.
Mm-hmm.
They should arrest him. Let him go and sit down in that jail for a few minutes and pay fine. When he start doing that, the next time they come, he will put them out in a minute.
Oh yes.
He will put them out. He will say, no, 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 no. Okay, the Chinese man don't care where he just bringing his machine because he ain't coming to that. He ain't bringing that machine that he stole it. He registered his business.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he registered his business with the Liberian government. It's not, but no matter how your business is registered, it got to be restricted with certain people at certain time.
Yeah.
How good government work in the country? The mayor ask him. You go to liquor store. Even myself, can you imagine one time when I went somewhere, even the club. When you go into club here, you go to club. You have to show an ID to verify that you are 21 years old. Club, nightclub. If you don't show the ID, I don't care how old you are, you can't enter that club. You have to show the ID.
Mm-hmm.
And New York City nightclub says Tunis say on Freedom FM. Before you enter the club, they will have to ask you for ID to show that you over. Me and my intern went to one time way back. We went to the club because one band came from Africa. I think Suku Star. They came from Africa, so we went to see them. My aunt didn't have ID. Grown woman with grandchildren. She didn't have ID. She did not enter that club.
The ID required.
Yes. She did not enter. That whole night for us. And we came from way Staten Island to Manhattan. We have to come back for ID. Can you believe that?
That's principle.
Principle. All right. Some people will say, oh, man, the woman, a grown woman, man, we never enter. No, you can be grown whichever way. You have to show that ID. But Liberia, the law is on the book, but we don't implement it. We careless with it. So, and we expect it to happen all of a sudden. We just sit discussing it like this. It's so sweet to discuss it. But how can we implement it? We got people, gender ministry, people there taking our tax money. They beautifying their homes. They buying Google clothes for themselves. But our children wasting, they playing gamble in it. And we can't sit there and talk about it. Nothing coming out of it.
You know, it's just good that you brought this up because I wanted to say to you, Ellen, because there are a lot of things that are happening, especially when it comes to the youth and the social life in Liberia, but everything is just focused on this high-core politics, which have actually swayed our mind away from some major development or some things that we should be talking about. But again, thank God, brother. We hope that they can take it from what we're seeing here tonight. But it's important.
It
You
is
know,
important, Anthony. It is
to
important because
see our
we
kids
ex-
go other
we
way.
experience our youth age. We grew up with respect, but we now supposed to put these things in the young children today. We only boasting with each other. You know the kind of car I driving.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my man, I fenced my household. I'm wearing a Gucci, Louis Vuitton. That's what will make our children then look good. And we say the children are not going to school, they all to gamble. Right? So that all we're going to do, nothing to do about it. And this is our job here we're doing to voice it out. We're doing the best. We have to come on the radio. Right now, the time of in Liberia, people are listening to radio, even though they lay down, but we're entertaining them with this conversation. You
yeah.
Mhm.
know, we can keep paying people money, a certain salary. They get decorating their home, putting their school children in good school, and they where the work is, they're not even doing it. Raping is not the only crime in Liberia. Children are going to school on that age and playing gamble. They need to arrest those people. Them that are encouraging it. The moment they start arresting and we start flagging this thing, believe me, you will see children, you will not find children in anybody place. Even if you find them there, they will be hidden, but will not be open like that because you cannot do otherwise.
And
But let's,
the person himself or herself will not allow that. Even if the kids are hiding, do not allow them to hide over there because they are going to face the full weight of the law. You find them the first time, and then if they continue, you jail them. You find them. Once you are consistent in punishing crimes, those things will be minimized or be eradicated. But
exactly.
in the absence of no punishment, that's why crime is in a way in the country the way it is. Somebody will deliberately steal something, uh, and then they say that enter some man, don't do anything. Then you say, okay, my man, don't do that thing again. And if somebody
Compromise.
commits any crime or they violate the traffic law, they know somebody in power, they call that person, my man, I'm an interest. So for that reason, the crime is there. Uh, and it's really destroying the country. Gambling is addictive. It's one of the things, even though it may not be psychoactive or drugs, but it is addictive. Once the kids get addicted to gambling, even the little money that they have, or they will start stealing to support that habit. So it will
Yes,
be good for the parents to pay attention to what we're saying, so that the way it is not bad yet, the way we have the solar plate and the other couscous and some other whatever drugs we have in the country that we cry, gambling is addictive. So let's the parents take heed and work along with the community, work along with the government, work along with uh, us, so that we all will be able to protect our children from being addicted to gambling, so that whatever little money they will have when they become older person, they will not be gambling, and then no food for the home, no meat for the other children to go to school because the money you spend it on gambling. So it is very, very dangerous. The way alcohol is addictive, drugs is addictive, gambling is addictive. So thank you, Tunis, for this topic, and I hope our parents, our guardians, they will pay attention to what we say, so that all of us can work together for the betterment of Mama Liberia.
yeah, and you know exactly what we're saying. Thank you for understanding because you have more than 300 children somewhere in Liberia. You're doing your best.
Rural reverses.
River says, you're doing your best. You don't have one of those children are your children. Not none. But you're
They're all
still
passed out.
doing humanitarian work. You for God's sake, you're doing it. I can always appreciate you a whole lot because I know the struggle in this country. All right. In the money, the time you're taking to concentrate on your people, children over there. If you were keeping that money, you would have been having a mansion in this country. I know this. But you sacrifice your time, your cash, you and your wife, and you're doing well for other people's children. So this is something that we really need to, the parent need to concentrate on these kind of things. Don't blame it only on the government. The store owner, wherever those slot machines are, they should start arresting them for encouraging those youngsters that come there to play. They should start arresting them.
Mhm.
And no mercy. Okay, can you imagine the children that play that game? If those same store owner they have children, they will prevent them from playing that thing. But they will not prevent other people's children not to do it because they're getting percentage out of it.
Yeah. But the money aspect after.
Yes.
But Tunisian, they said they have a gambling something at the ERBS or ERBC. They introduce some kind of gambling something there.
No,
Yeah, that one for grown folks. They will not be stupid to take young kids like these things we're talking about. EFBC will not do that.
Hopefully, they will not.
I mean, I don't know if it's true, but even if it's true, that's for grown folks, like
I
people
heard
like
about it. I'm not getting the real details, so I don't want to talk about it.
exactly. So Solomon, I mean, Anthony, we give you the go ahead. Take time. You can say what you want to say. Open line and hear from our people who eager to come and give us something about this topic, please.
So I think we've said it all, except we're going to take calls, and then before we take calls, go to
The comments.
the last screen.
Okay, let's say Case Boy. Good evening. We know where you're calling from, where you're greeting us from Hilton, Ule, Jedo. I'm watching you from Greenville City, Sano County. Thank you. Henry Tito Jr., our mayor. Good evening, my Freedom FM family and the nighttime Spiin crew of Radio Arabi with our weather report. Mayor Uncle Tunis. Yeah, I'm watching from my resident Kowe. Thank for the great information to our country, Liberia. Yeah, my man. I'm a fan of Emmanuel Mo Grace Adibayo. I'm watching from New Jersey Estate. Katie, Katie stay in Liberia. Katie, how you doing, man? Wow. Katie, I saw your picture. You're a beautiful woman. Never knew you were beautiful like that. Anyway. Yeah, Katie passed away. Good evening, Brother Tunis. Blessing upon you during this Ramadan. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm fasting throughout the month. Today is 7 days. We're kicking it. We're going small. Today, 1 week. Alex Coolio. Good evening to you guys. Always thank to you guys for your great service for the Liberian people. I am closely following you guys from Nima County, to be precise, our city. We got Stanley Bozo. Stanley say a very pleasant greeting to the peace, loving citizen of Mama Liberia, watching live from my resident in Congress City. Anthony Baka and Brother Tunis, we are getting there. Just a matter of time. President Weir is coming back to fix the mess caused by you pick rescue puppet. We got Darlington Wee Jr. watching from Claratown, Moonlight. Okay, for now, let's sit. We'll be back. Let's hear from our people who are listening. Back to you.
Okay, so you can call us on this morning. Be live on the program 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And our WhatsApp line is +231 886 500 104. Let's get to this first person. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Spiin.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome.
And let me say good morning to Brother Tunis and Brother Solo. I want to say thank you, Brother Tunis, for the weather report. I'm following you up from PHP community, William. Yes, to the topic. Yes, to the topic about what the discussion today about children on the street. What are the mechanisms the government is putting into place before removing those children from the street? Those of them that carry their parents facility the government put it into place before taking the children from there. Two, going on a beach like to the PhD park because there were always be to do my name, one two. And then when the children going, children you found on 15, 16, 17, the holding cancer, the holding big mama, the holding all kinds of labor just to go and have fun on the park there. It's like the park is not restricted anymore. You find children to go to that. But why you still get security on the street? Do you get Super Friday? And when you see the children going with neighbors in their hand, on 15, you post up to them, you arrest them and take them to the place. The person saw the labor to them. Therefore, you to the local black people and take them from the street, their children that went with them to bed, to help them. Then you take them from the street. What are they going to eat for that day? Because they are part of lazy. That the work that the government get them. And more at least there when you traffic, you get that work they give you. So that the more part of work they get them.
Okay.
To be better in the street. So let's try and do something.
Okay.
Just thank you for having me.
Okay, you're welcome. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104, and our WhatsApp line is plus 231 886 500 104. Call us and be live this morning. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, brother? Anthony, Steve, brother Tony, and brother Solomon.
We are good.
Look, yeah, this is Joseph calling from New York.
Yeah,
Now,
Joseph, how you doing?
talk about because it's to create awareness for our people. And like Brother Solomon was saying, those things are on the book. They got age. Even we who that went to school, you see a lot of those things that tell you say keep out of the reach of children. You can't have chemical things sitting and the child go take a 2-year-old child take it, the person drink it, then you say that the child responsible. That's on your part as a parent. And now the government need to come into play. All those gambling center, if any child they caught over there gambling, you, the owner of the place, they fine you. You and I are here. A lot of these guys that came here went to school and went back there. They know those rules. It's not like they don't know it.
So
What
true.
does that man do here? The way they knock your pocket, the money they take from you will send you the message. People who drink and drive, you know what it go through. When you are caught DWI, it comes up to $10,000. You gotta go find a lawyer to plead your case. We know what we do. When you're driving, speeding driving, you know what's gonna happen. They give you a ticket of almost $200 worth of ticket, and then they catch up with you on your insurance. You pay. Even when I came down there, I saw a truck driver who went and paid people because there is no regulation, nothing. So just the last time, my license almost expired. I had to go pay to do my medical. You gotta do all of those things. You gotta put everything into place. You can't have children going gambling, leaving school, and then government say that I'm a business. Because I heard I think the lady talking about she saw a child, and when she called police said that I'm a business. Are you not a law enforcer? That you tell somebody say it is not your business? You see a child somewhere that don't belong there, you question why they are there. But now their child is on age. Like you guys said, you go to buy liquor, you got to present your ID, the CA. If you are certified, they give you the liquor. If not, they turn you down. Or the people, because of the hardship, they don't care. Somebody, a little child go there, they want the money, they take the money. Go find on the person, you will see they will stop. If you're doing your business will come with $100 for you for some kind of stupid thing that you did, the next time again you do it, you bear the consequence. You will not be doing that. But this is what happens. And we are steward for these children. If we don't guide them and lead them the right path, tomorrow the nation will be messed up. Even the good ones that are there, the bad one will make them to be bad. And now what's happening in our Liberian society? Because the few little ones that are there, the ugly one there, John and Monday, and there are other people who just sitting by who don't care and just sit down and say, yeah. Those are the situations. If cyclists that we're talking about, create awareness, open workshop for them to go there and learn. Safety measure. When you don't do that, you just want to grab money from people and then you do any kind of thing. Those are the things that are affecting us. We are truck driver here. You don't just get in your truck and drive 24 hours. No. You got limitation to drive. And there is something you there. And when a state trooper pull you over, you got to present your law for them. And now if I is digitalized, where when that digitalized people use to finger it, but now it's on the machine. The police see you, they tell you to send that information to their car. You got to send that information. So they got to know how long you are driving for. Everything, it got to be displayed for them to see it. If you violated any rule, you pay the fine or your company pay the fine. That's how things supposed to be. But you don't want the law is there, you're circumventing and you're moving around any kind of way and you're expecting to change. It can't change.
Okay, Joe, you have had it off.
Yeah, God bless you, brother. You take good care.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Joseph. You said it all. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you? Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, Tony.
Wa alaikum salam.
My brother, like breast for now. I can remember that was small. Way back in the 50s, in the 70s, you know, you used to see students go in Lagos to buy liquor. My father used to smoke. One day, he never gave me money to go buy cigarette. I didn't sell you to go buy cigarette. Oh, this time, our parents insisted. They imprison it. They will take the money they give to small child to go buy. And you the small child doing our days, you go in the shop. You say you want buy liquor. To be you. To be you. What you get here? He come here to buy liquor. But this time everybody want money. If you take your child and you give $5 or maybe a $500, you give the child to go buy liquor. That person need the money. That the person need the money. You gotta want to make money too. So these are all the things that spoiling us.
No loss.
Yeah, no strong laws. I believe that people got the laws on the book, but they're not going by it.
Like Tunis and Solomon said, Liberal copy from the USA, but no, they're not acting like them in some areas. All right, 0776 104 104 0886 50104 and plus 231 886 50104 is the numbers to call us on. You'll be live this morning on the Nighttime Spiin. Hello. Good morning. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Let me also extend good morning to people this morning.
Go ahead, let's hear you. They are listening.
Yeah, this is Hussein.
Hussein.
Yes, thank you. I joined you from around the National Transfer Story Compound. I listen to you guys and let me appreciate you first. And let me respectfully disagree with some of the analogies and analysis you made. So the Ministry of Gender Social Protection, right, has a program. And this program is supported by the World Bank. They are taking over 3,000 less fortunate kids for the street. Currently, they are in school, and their parents have been empowered to give them some money to do business. Across the 15 counties. I have not heard anyone mention such. Only that the government is doing nothing to see how best they can take some of the from the street.
Hello.
And also,
Yes.
can I?
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I go ahead?
Go ahead, Chief. You saying we say the government doing nothing. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
So if I say we take a certain to your own to you say we're wrong?
Yeah?
If I say I'm not agreeing to what you're saying, will I be wrong too?
No, you will not, because we can respectfully disagree on the different issues. So
Go ahead.
don't be wrong. So this is what I'm saying. Even as I listen to the previous caller, one lady called, she said the kids.
What have you to say? Just say your own.
Yeah, so I condemn any other church that also selling those alcoholic beverages to the kids, because even when you see the alcohol, they say above 18, and the parents also are responsible. Not because she's saying that she's seeing the kids; those are the same parents that are selling it to another kids in the street. So it is a two-way street. Our parents are not taking care of those kids; they're living on their own, walking in the street, and even those parents who sell those beverages to the children. So it's a two-way street. So if people
what about those kids that sell alcohol too? You know, they are being brought from up interior. They can sell alcohol too. They are not somebody in schools.
Well, if you get me right, what I said it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
Both the parents and the kids. You understand? Because those kids, their parents were allowed them to go in the street to sell, right? And then those parents who are selling those beverages to them also, it is also wrong. But if somebody will say somebody is the government, we are citizens, we all have our own responsibilities. So we have to act responsible sometimes, right? The government has to play their role.
Oh, sure, for real.
Yeah, we put some on them to play their role, important it, right? Why the student?
That's what I said. You gotta start from the home.
Exactly, and that's what I want to agree with and make our people understand.
I mean, you finish say your own.
Everybody business. We have to do it. Because, brother, if we just sit and see government, the government will do everything, this country will not develop. We have
Okay, Hussein.
You know, that's part to me. So thank you guys, and let me say salam alaikum to the person again.
Okay, Hussein, thanks for calling. Always critical. You want to pull my leg? I'm pulling his leg too. Hello.
Hello.
Morning. Let's hear you.
I'm calling from Tomo Village.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Faridingaswa.
Let's hear you, Mount Vero. You're live this morning on Freedom Radio.
Thank you. And I'm calling Queen's Board Business. The Queen's Board Business is coming ready to try and get it all of the country. Or if they want to get it all of the country, for them to be in the market.
Because you what?
So, many matter like, if I 20 years to play too, I won't be able to play it, but this is even 5 years. So when you get it,
I think they got laws for that, except for those that are operating the machines. They are not being sincere to themselves and to the country as a whole, and to the kids too.
Yeah.
Because you not see a child, you know, on an age, maybe that child maybe like 15 or 12 years old with coins in. You want the money. That's what we're saying.
Before we show the car, the power they play like a quad hair with it. They play the center corridor with it. Everywhere is there. Near the school campus, they say it there. The one I feel seeing it with the food that you want that. Many they want to time is the train, you know. The one that said, are you a starter or you don't want to show yourself? I said, well, you're not letting me scare. To be playing the kind of thing.
Okay, Vera. Thanks for calling. Oh, lost you. Anyway, your time has elapsed. Hello.
Good morning. This is Mohammed Dasri.
Let's hear Mohammed.
Yeah, calling from district number 17.
Go ahead. Let's hear you live.
Okay. Good morning to everybody.
You looking over there? God say he's coming on.
Okay, I see.
When we were small,
yeah.
My auntie house, we used to have bingo hanging out our shop, but no small child, you even go play.
I know bingo.
Bingo, we used to have bingo. Then from there, my auntie had a bar in Boma, used to call it bamboo bar. At that time, we had a big two bar, where you go there, money there.
Boma.
You will choose the music that you wanted to play. But I don't know now, there are our Congress Paul. Bingo all a message machine all small
money. The country sport, country sport.
Country sport, man.
No, man, don't say that. I take it back.
Man, so you go play bingo. They will beat you.
That's it. The country is shaking. The hair shaking.
But that's true though. You can wear uniform and go at certain places. You can be in uniform and go there. The school will discipline you. All of those stuff. Yeah.
Uniform to go to the shop there. They will beat you. when you're going to tell somebody to carry to circle, I mean, to temple justice.
Sometimes that's one of the words the kids will give you. You'll feel like, wow.
Yes.
You more than my mouth. More than my mouth.
You see that? The context is you.
Ah, God. Get it back. I got it. So ABC.
Go check out the country.
Ah, okay.
So they can be saying you more than my mouth.
Tony, I heard something on the radio, people are there, they say the US and CDC don't want to cooperate with the other branch in Liberia. If that's something like that, they'll try and say, oh, because the ones people can't tell.
Oh, sure.
And I heard about something talking about branch there, that Unity Party want to dismantle us. They'll try and put our hands together.
Okay.
Yeah, people
it was in the news that it was in the news today that the CDC suspended the USA chapter. I don't know which of the city, which of the states, but I just heard USA chapter.
Yeah, they say they don't want to recognize the group that in Liberia and the group that in Liberia too. I know I heard that they say the people too they don't want to recognize the people in the US. That is not good for us. Then it was one way gradually to want to dismantle us. And Joseph said that he would dismantle CDC. So long he did reporting by all people.
Let's carry on the show. The same thing went on. The same thing went on with Unity Party. Yeah, when they were in opposition. So let's go on with the show. Those things always happen.
Yeah, sure.
It will be fixed.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? You live on Freedom Radio. What's the name? From where have you called?
My name is Wilson, bro, and I called from the old room.
Go ahead, Mr. Brown. You're live. Let's hear you.
Thank you. What I mean is that my counselor, who exactly the point board, he shouldn't forget about the human right and the child right. Yeah, like you said, then some of those children, when they were just a money in my file or in my mouth. All those things you have to the child right. Yeah, that you have to the child right. So they were talking about students, nobody must play point board either. You did a point board, you were taking on inside the children will play card. But the children not play card, they will play them, they will play Lulu. When they not play Lulu, they get so that they can roll.
Guys, yeah?
Higher number.
Yeah, higher number.
They do that.
You take the one you win?
No, not to be win. Okay. Okay.
So thank you for the show. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, what a word.
I think Gus is here, right?
Yeah, Gus is here.
Oh, y'all go on. I'll close. Y'all listen to the people, man. I just listen to y'all.
No, if you have anything to say, go ahead. We still got
No, it was just, I mean, if you guys are talking about the gambling issue, I ain't got no problem with it. Here's my problem I got with it. Is the government. If the government, do you know if the government was automating today, you know how much money they can generate from gambling? But in Liberia, we don't care. Let's be honest. Like you go to all of those casinos, all the money people spending, how much is the government getting? In America, every cent you spend, they're getting their cut. Somebody win, they're getting their cut. So I mean, just to even get the machine, you gotta pay some kind of fee for you to get it. You know what I'm saying? Look at license. Even here, there's something called liquor license. You know how much it costs for entity or institution or bar establishment to get a liquor license? A lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Even beer
the reason
license.
Even beer license. Well, that's the thing. Beer, everything in the liquor thing is it costs a lot of money, and the government benefits, the community benefits, and all of that. Now, when we talk about a more part of it is again, these entities, if they was getting fined by having young people go there, obviously that stuff would not be happening because they will make sure their license don't get suspended or so. And what they would do is They will check IDs of people that are sitting over in those places. They will have signage that say you have to be a certain age and whatnot. Has Liberia even passed a law right now in Liberia with gambling age limit? I don't know if we have one on the books. So again, it's Liberia is really not a country, man. I'll be honest. It's we the people we get there, they just got 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 master there, and the guy in their suitcase. They can just take it out when they need to. But that's about it. But they really don't do use their brains. They don't use the mindset given to us by sitting in a classroom or whatsoever. I mean, we just refuse to. It boggles my mind that in a country in this day and age, anything we need to know, you can go online and see it. And we still function like we're in 1920, 1912. I mean, it's sad, man. You know, I mean, Kevin listening, woman since I wife. I mean, do we have a law on the book for gambling? Age limit? I don't know because we don't keep up with stuff. So I'm not even sure there is a gambling law on the book. And if there is, I mean, what are we doing? Is people putting signs up? You know, huh?
I think it should be 18 years ago.
Is it 18 and above? But I don't know. I can't say I think. You know,
It is 18 above.
how you know that?
Yep, I say it's 18 above. I don't know.
How do you know? Where can I find it?
Well, I mean, if the kids appear to be, they say they are 18, how do we know? That's what I'm saying.
No. But not just even their age. That one part, forget it. That one part, we still wave young go back. We can't identify people. When a man say 18, you can challenge him. What government institution you got there that mandating somebody to walk around with an ID that say what age they are? But look, that country, like I said, man, is useless. There's a lot of people that try when you say they get
That's
off.
a struggle,
But
guys.
the truth is, these people that call themselves, huh? No, man, the people that say they lead us, they don't even put in the records. I mean, stuff. When we have the Friday stuff, we talk about the old age, the old days. Those are things that you knew when you were. Those days you knew what your rights and wrong, and you knew what you couldn't do, right? From the government or to your B-bird and to everybody involved. There was institutions in place to prevent those things. Today, I mean, I don't get it. Every day you're graduating people, but there's nothing they're doing to change anything. No archive, no nothing. Today you and somebody fighting for land. They bulldozing people land. In any real country, those things will not be happening because you can go online and find my land deed. Just Google my name. It's all the properties that God's Comma own in America. Why can't we do that in our country yet? You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's my take, man.
Okay.
I'll listen to you. That place, we're in trouble. But now the reason why we're celebrating Yellow Machine, this thing that small thing everywhere. That's the reason why. Wait, let me finish one more thing. Let me finish this. This man, I hear Mr. Samukai say they need about $4 million to run Yellow Machine. When was the last time we put $4 million in the budget for even public work? When? In our history, that we put $4 million a year in the budget for JFK or any of these other entities. But now we got Yellow Machine because they know that how our people can think. Our people only think they like facade, they like flash. So that's what our people they like flash. It ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, man. I sometimes I feel sorry. Thank God bless me to leave. Thank you.
That you're going back.
Hey, who tell you that? Never. I'll go visit. Yeah.
You come back.
I saw you with your yellow suit.
Let's take 3 calls, then we go back to you guys for our party comment. We go out of time, actually. Okay, let's get to this line here. Hello? Yes, sir. Morning.
Good morning, brother.
Let's say, what's the name? From Dixville. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see people that
Hussein has to be calling the show. Because
No, hello. Leave Hussein.
That's on your own, man.
Leave Hussein. I'm sorry. So you can listen to me. I won't listen to you either. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Please be audible. How are you? What's your name?
Yeah, this is Magochi Brother speaking from Fiama.
Please put strength in your voice.
I said, this is Magochi Brother speaking from Fiama.
Go ahead, Michael. Let's hear you.
Yeah, President Fiama is being acting like there will be so many issues that will be going like brother when the program will speak or not or the only press. Now I have anything because if we go on a machine territory for the you still get a full fly airplane to be on a phone for the team. And yes, will be that way.
So you say it'll be very hard.
Yeah. I say with that move, boy, will be very hard.
Why do you think it'll be very hard? Because of what?
Because if you take it from the equipment machine, they get food. You take it from the phone, they get nothing, you know, also. Now I get me.
They meant right though. That's technology. It'll be hard to. That's why the government just need to benefit. So maybe we can put it in rehab.
Okay. All right. Your points are well taken. Thanks for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Morning. What's your name? You're live. Where have you called from? Let's hear Mr. Dukley. You're live this morning. Second to the last caller.
Actually, that's the premier caller said to take the game on the drug is very difficult. And secondly, our parents are not monitoring our brothers and sisters. Because one fight, when you go to school, some of them can really leave the school campus, they get out of the go to school, they leave the school campus, all the teachers, and our parents don't monitor the campus also. Every day, going to be hard because every annual food, they don't monitor the children food. Because the one used to go to video call, when you go to video call, they get beat 25, 30 like your own devotion line, but it can't happen. You tell you about the child, tell that get to police station. My child don't pay my child because I pay my school fee or I pay money for my child. And then they go ask them, I'm not moving to coach because the people that are scared, they want the money. You see small child, 15 years, 16 years old, they fill up pictures there. They're going for pool party. They're going for birthday party. So it's very, very difficult. Because when you implementing the law, if putting people in jail will be fun, but to put somebody in jail, like, bro, I get my uncle, my auntie, the police, or my auntie in the airfield, or a minister, it'll be difficult.
Okay. Thanks for calling. 0776. We'll just take the final caller and we send control to. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, let's hear you. Don't know why. Thank God.
In the diaspora, you're taking for the show. You're saying, oh, they can't move my children. I want to their stealing all this stuff for they can. You want to buy food to put it on the bed? No way.
So that you want to buy a liquid water after eating, you want to buy water.
I'm telling you. I'm going to buy a liquid just to say about it and go there for that cash. You're not funny. Soon they transfer the cash anywhere. They take it. They can. I think my brother just said is that, oh, last time I said, safety on the freedom. Not you were in the labor, took a mother money or looking for it almost 3 weeks. I get it, they're going on the street. The police are here when they say criminals that day, and they care for anything. They care for nothing. They are here, do it because when I go far. Yesterday, when I go far, when you're on we are. When I go far, we all condemn everything. Yeah. When you say, when I hear for that one, that food we want. They tell them, boys, when people every time, because when I go far, no, it will go far. But the way you pay, and the way you pay today, the way you pay, so thank you for the show. The country will not go nowhere. They can go out the police for more money.
Country will go somewhere.
More money. Any kind of and put in the account.
Thanks for calling, and let's just squeeze in this last person because they've been on the line for a while. Hello.
Hello, Siri.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm by you. It's Area Topa, speaking from Samupatan resident.
Are you just on taking a nap? Because you're sounding like somebody who got.
Now, I've been calling now.
Oh, okay.
Stay at home here. Oh, the topic issue is just saying you have human right. Human right. I tell you, we both did our day. You did your child, that my child.
Yeah.
Anywhere you see my child, I went home. You see when I imagine to sweat my ear, went to the village for weekend, sweating my ear. Somebody moved behind me, ever ready battery, and knocking my ear with my father. But I tell you, I'll now open my mouth. 4 more times, the leg with the feet. The man asking my father, when I can't complain. I have a pity again on the this part for that scratching my ear. But you have your more right. I just pulling the code with all the people not be around or say or do something.
Okay, so we'll call you a day, guys. Finally.
Yeah, thank you so much. Gus, you still with us? I think Gus is gone. My man, Solomon.
No.
You got-
Let me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me end this quick. Yeah. So, I came on late. As you can see, I'm in the store shopping for some. Commend you guys for the show. Maybe come on next time. A little earlier, tune in. Remember to send me the link. Thank you, Anthony. You're doing great, my man. You're looking good. You're looking fresh. You're not joining the ball head crew, huh?
Ah.
Man, look at
Captain, he's a captain.
I'm doing this. Go
You're
ahead,
not John,
sis.
doctor.
All right.
Yo, thanks, man. I'll keep listening.
Okay.
And we are about to leave now anyway. Solomon,
Well, thank you very much, guys. I think it was a good thing for to discuss these kind of issues that are affecting our younger generation, not just younger generation, but older generation as well. So hopefully we'll continue talking about this for Mama Liberia, because every political party, the only country they're fighting for that Liberia. So in my mind, as Yaka Koluba always says, Mama Liberia is what matters to all of us. And we all need to talk about what we can do to better Mama Liberia. When we are talking about addiction to gambling, addiction to drugs, and all those stuff, we're not just blaming it on one person. If you, those of you who listen to the show, we didn't put blame on we are administration or Boga administration or Ellen administration. We are saying this is a big problem, and government should reinforce whatever law we have on the books regarding these things. Because if we don't do it, we're going to lose our generation. We're going to lose the society. It's going to be bad for all of us. And this is why we are flagging some of these things. And this is why we are talking about some of these things. So that tomorrow when I'm in Liberia, I will not be worried about somebody stealing from me to gamble, or for me to steal from somebody to gamble. So thank you very much to everybody who listened to us, and we'll continue to talk about the well-being of Mama Liberia. Good night.
thank you to my panelists. Thank you to our brothers and sisters who commented and who called on the show. We appreciate it. We all care for Mama Liberia, as my brother just said. No matter what party you affiliate yourself with, but you still care for Mama Liberia. It's just that you belong to a particular. We have a couple of party like we all here. We have an independent man with us, a man who deflected from UPace. And we have Sidishan here, myself, and we have our man, co-host, Anthony.
What party he from?
He would say he would tell us one day. He would tell us. Well, good thing that we
Yeah,
discuss
bro.
issues like this. Our children are vulnerable to these things. When you are young, everything look beautiful to you. Everything, whether it's not good for you, your parents tell you, grown folks tell you, you think they are bothering you, and it's not been bothering you. You need to go to school. Go to school and look at what this man just told. That children won't take tests, but they don't study. Can you believe that?
Oh
You
yeah.
have to put your head in the book to know what you're reading, and then you do well. But gambling cannot solve the problem. It will worsen the problem for you. And this is what we discuss here tonight. We pray that our parents will listen to this, and I will pray that our children will listen, that they will be guided good. And we pray that the government officials that empower our taxpayer money paying them, we pray that they will enforce these rules for these people to at least adhere to it. Yeah, thank you again. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis and Solomon from here on Staten Island, New York with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Again, Antonis, thank you so much. We see you next week again.
And that was a good one from the team today. And before I go, finally, you guys have given your parting comments. Again, what I can say is this is a collective effort. It's not a blame game. You know, like I mentioned earlier on, I think we can start from the community, start from the various homes, where parents will have to know their responsibilities and know what is wrong, what is right, to not infringe on the child's right, because sending the child to buy liquor or cigarette underage kids, you are infringing on their rights, because they shouldn't be sent to do such. Playing gamble, like one of the callers mentioned, is hard, but again, there are ways it can be curtailed. But again, we have to sit down on a round table, create the awareness, find means to see how people can tackle. Because if we don't do that, like Solomon mentioned, there are other important issues to be talked about. No disrespect to rape victims. Rape is not the only stuff we can talk about, but there are other issues that have been forgotten. So with this, we are brought on board to discuss. I think it's a sign that we're moving forward, and something that we can discuss not just once in a while, not just today, but we can do it at least continuously to ensure that it draws the necessary authorities' attention. Again, thanks to the parents that call, thanks to those that saying their comments online, and those that listen silently. I know for sure they have gotten some cue on what it takes to have your kids gambling while they should be in school. And that some of the kids going to take tests, they don't study, and then they expect themselves to pass. All of the things are happening in our society. And we need to take a stand before it gets too late. That's all I can say. And then we say goodbye to our
Yeah,
followers and our listeners out there. Until we return next Tuesday, it was nice being with you. I'm still here until this morning, 7:30.
yeah, give me 30 seconds. Let me talk to my Muslim brothers and sisters and the Liberian people. Yeah, please bear patient with us. Yeah, we are fasting for 1 week on today. The sun is extremely hot in Liberia, and when the sun is hot, we fasting. It's not easy on us. Even we wrong you, please forgive us. Sometimes we're not doing it deliberately. That somewhere how you fasting, you can't drink water. You can't do what you want to do. So I beg you guys, yeah, please bear with us. It's not easy to fast. Your thing is easy, try it tomorrow and see. And get up with us, eat the suji, we call it suji. Eat with us and see if you can handle it till the day is over. Okay? Because that your fasting still working, and not just you're eating and you putting food in your mouth or putting water there. You have to mind your way of talking. You can't curse. Okay, that's one. What come out of your mouth? You have to control your nose. You can't see people cooking. You can't your nose and you want to smell their food. You have to control your touching. What you touch, you can't just go start grabbing on women. You say flirting with them on the job. You don't do that. It diminishes the fast. Okay, you have to control your eyes. You're seeing what you look at. You can see woman going with short thing on, then your eye jet there. My man, you fasting. Okay. All of these things, the one we call fast. So please, I beg of you people, if you see somebody getting very fasting, just remind you, say, my man, you fasting, oh, calm down, please. Yeah, you're doing that favor. So thank you so much. And let's go to you. And Solomon, you want to take 30 seconds to say anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So
I'll pay my remaining time.
It won't pay for you, right?
All right, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Until next week, we'll be back here.